everyone, I'm Allie, and 2024 was not great. It was not a great year. We experienced a lot of loss in 2024. It is carried over into 2025. We did lose our kitty, Lollipop, and in the time that we found out she was sick, I came here to this community and I let everyone know what was going and that I do believe in the power of prayer, and I do believe that that prayer gave us extra weeks and extra time with her, where we were medically able to keep her comfortable up until we could not keep her comfortable anymore and had to make the decision to let her go. And it was really hard. And I'm doing everything I can to not cry right now. Okay. 2024 sucked. This year, I'm feeling the stress in my body. I'm feeling not only that I am nearing 40, but that my body is telling me I have too much stress, that there's too much going on. One of the things that makes me feel better is getting my workout in. One of the goals I have for myself this year is to get stronger, to run another 10-mile race. I told my son about that and he said, "Are you going to try and win it this time?" And I said, "Yeah, maybe that's what I'll train for, is to win it." I want to run another 10-mile race, and to win it would be to beat my time from 2024, from last year. I want to be stronger. I want to be healthy. I have passed this line of just wanting to have a skinnier body, anything like that. I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. I've tried my whole life. My body is my body. I love my body. It has done so much for me. I want to just be stronger and I want to be healthier. So those are my goals in regards to my health. And right now I'm carrying so much stress. I can feel it. It is so heavy. So that ties into one of the other things that I want to do is declutter the house and have less visual clutter, again, to try and eliminate stress. And man, I've never felt this stressed in my life. And I keep trying to hide it from everybody, but for whatever reason, the anonymity of just talking to a camera that I know is talking to a community of people who have really come to support me and who I've come to lean on is really, I don't know why. It's easier. I'm stressed. I want to eliminate it. So today, in an attempt to do something, because yesterday, after we let Lollipop go, we just laid and watched movies and did nothing. I did nothing. So I thought today, my gym needs some work. And I thought, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go clean up the gym and get it ready so that tomorrow morning when I get back into my routine, because I will, even with a few days off, that does not mean everything needs to go to waste. They say the second Friday of January is Quitter's Day, and I'm not quitting. A few days off is not quitting. I'm going to keep going. But let's go do the gym. Let's get it cleaned up. Let's go. By the way, thank you for being here. Thank you for your prayers, because I really think when I was in the vet, when I made a post that Lolly needed prayers, we knew it was bleak. A lot of you gave me prayers, and I know a lot of them you sent them our way. And we were told we had the weekend, that Monday or Tuesday we were gonna have to let her go, and we got to keep her for a few weeks. So thank you. treadmill also is no longer working. Treading is no more, so I'm going to push it and give myself more space.
Since I'm going to have to get rid of this treadmill once the snow is gone, I did want to take a minute to say a little something about this treadmill and something that has sat with me for the over 10 years that I have used it. My husband found this treadmill for me on Craigslist. And when we went to pick it up from the gentleman that was selling it, he was a very nice guy. He helped us load it into the truck. He was a nice guy. But he made a joke to my husband where he said, hopefully your wife uses it for more than just a clothing rack like mine did. And I know it was a joke and it was just kind of a guy comment to make. But I just remember feeling kind of bad for his wife because in the over 10 years that I've had this, I've gotten a lot of use out of it. But even if there was any time that I did not use the treadmill, whether it was that I was just taking a break from working out or I was just doing lifting, whatever it was, my husband has never made a comment that would make me feel like I wasn't doing enough, or that we had bought this treadmill and I didn't use it enough. And it's been 10 years, but I just remember being very caught off guard at the lack of support that one little joke, and I am sure, I do not know this man. I am sure he is a fine husband, but just how the one little joke even sat with me for so long. And just, it made me feel bad for his wife because it was not a supportive joke. And I don't think, it just bothered me. And I thought I would just jump on here and say that. And also, say how lucky I've always felt that my husband has given me nothing but support when it comes to anything that I want to do. The treadmill, he found for me online. The bike, he found for me online. Like, I say I want something and he just believes in me and gets it for me and helps me make sure that it's something that I get if it's something that I want. The weights I'm moving right now. I said I want to start lifting weights. He said, okay. I went and bought them and then he helped me get them all moved in and put together my rack. And I mean, there's just a different level of support that I think those kinds of jokes are not helpful. And I don't know why I felt so inclined to come on here and share that, but if you want to buy a treadmill and you're worried you won't use it, get that out of your mind. And each step you take is one step closer to your goals. And I think that it's amazing. And I think it's a great initiative to take. So that's all I have to say about that.